קולומבו, הבירה המודרנית של סרי לנקה, כ2 מיליון תושבים ונמל ענק באוקיינוס ההודי, אחד מהנמלים הפעילים ביותר בעולם. ראנאסינג, סופרת ומשוררת יהודיה בעלת שם עולמי, חיה בכרך שוקק זה מעל 60 שנה. השירים, הספרים והמאמרים הרבים שפרסמה זיכו אותה בפרסים מקומיים ובינלאומיים רבים. בשנת 2014 היא קיבלה מנשיא מדינת ישראל שמעון פרס מכתב המודה לה על תאורה הנוגה לתקופה חשוכה בהיסטוריה היהודית. בביקור קצר של רן וננסי גלי, תושבי קיסריה בקולומבו, זכו להתארח בביתה. אן גרה באזור מגורים עמיד של העיר. מהמלון שלהם הם לקחו טוק-טוק שהקנה להם מיזוג אוויר טבעי והיכרות אינטימית יותר עם הסביבה. המארחת נולדה כאנליזה קאץ בעיר אסן שבגרמניה. היא סיפרה על היום בו היא נשלחה ללונדון מגרמניה בגיל 13 כדי להצילה מידי הנאצים.
When I went to school that day, I had to go to the British Embassy to collect my visa. And then early the next morning, my mother took me out of the house and we said goodbye. Not a tear, you know, very controlled. My father took me to the station. When we got to the border, the Nazi came in and told my father to get out. Yeah. And I stood at the window, and then he was just outside wearing a hat and a coat and what have you. And the train started going and going and going and went around the corner and gone. Never met either of them again.
5 שנים לאחר מכן, אן גילתה כי הוריה נרצחו במחנה חלמו בפולין. מתוך הסתכלות בתמונת אביה, שאלות לה אליו בשיר שהיא כתבה.
You, Father, stand in your heavy, dark coat against the winter tree. You do not smile. Is the sun in your eyes? Or, now I wonder, could you have known?
Even today, there's hardly a day when I don't compare my life to that of my parents.
אן הוכשרה באנגליה כאחות בשירות הביטחון.
And the war broke out, and my school was in a dangerous zone because England, Germany might attack from the sea. So all foreigners were thrown out and they wanted to send me out of the school, but somehow I managed to stay behind, so that was the second crisis.
כאן היא פגשה את בעלה, רופא בעל שם מסרי לנקה, דוקטור D.A. ראנאסינג, שנשלח ללונדון ללימודי פוסט-דוקטורט. שנים לאחר מכן הוא מונה כסגן לדיקן של אוניברסיטת קולומבו.
After I met my husband, my aunt was my guardian and she was absolutely horrified. And she said, well, you can't marry this man because he probably has a harem and he put you into a harem.
מאוחר יותר, בהיותה בהיריון, בעלה נאלץ לחזור לסרי לנקה. אן נשארה באנגליה במקום עבודתה עד לאחר הלידה.
I was working in a hospital anyway, so they were telling me that they couldn't let me go, that I could work as long as I liked, and they would tell anybody I was putting on a little weight. So I was putting on a little weight until I took the daughter of my landlady to see a film in which it was very exciting. It was a short story in which a man jumps from a tower. It was so exciting that my membranes ruptured, and that is where my first son was born. June 1952, I think. We went by boat from Southampton, 3 weeks on that boat, and this chap screamed nearly all the way. So he became a champion swimmer in Sri Lanka. We arrived at the old harbor. We had to unload outside and went in a little boat. So my husband had to get into a little boat and come out to the ship, and he hadn't seen Anna at that time. So he, of course, was delighted. He was a beautiful baby. He was very happy. So then we had three more later. He had 3 children from a previous marriage, and the children were 13, 11, and 9. And I took over that lot, plus my own new one. And after about a week of coming here, my husband said that the boss wants to see you. So then I said, okay. My husband, being totally airy-fairy, said, you have to wear a sari. Now, wearing a sari is a very, very complicated business. You have to have a blouse, you have to have a petticoat, then you have 6 yards of material, which you have to drape in the proper way. I wasn't at all sure how to do that. So then I got my 2 stepchildren. One was 9 and one was 11. And the 3 of us worked on this with safety pins and what have you. And then halfway through the proceedings, I felt that something wasn't right. And then to my horror, the whole thing collapsed. Later I became an expert, you know. I had always wanted to write. I was 10 years old and I wrote a Purim play. And this is the cast. And I'm of course a queen. And I'm wearing my mother's nightie.
כשהבת הצעירה שלה הייתה בת 7, אן החליטה לרכוש הכשרה מקצועית בעיתונאות ובכתיבה יוצרת.
And so I announced to the joint family that I was going to the Polytechnic in Bellevue. And so they threw up their hands in horror, and my husband said, nothing doing, you can't go there. And the children said, you'll never pass the examinations, you will fail and you'll be disgraced to the family. So I ignored the lot and I went, and I had a lovely time.
בתקופה זו, אן קיבלה תואר בעיתונאות. השיר שלה, ציפיתי לדמעות, היה ההצלחה הספרותית הראשונה שלה. השיר נכתב לאחר שביתה, בת 9, נסעה בפעם הראשונה לבד לתחרויות שחייה מחוץ למדינה.
I had expected tears. First time alone from home, and Singapore is far away from here. She only smiled and with an easy gait walked through the door into the blazing noon. Then bursting into laughter, ran across the tarmac, faster, faster, till she reached the gangway. Bounding up the steps and without turning once, she flung into the plane. And watching her break loose from all the bonds and willing her to stop, please, only once, to turn and wave to me, I swallowed down my tears.
Family thing was very, very important. My husband was a Buddhist, and his first lot of children were Buddhists. So we decided there was no point in dividing up the family, especially as there was no Jewish whatever here at all. All the children had to study Buddhism, and so my husband took care of that. They learned it in school. Only one of my sons, that's my doctor's son in England, he married a girl, she's a Buddhist, and they go and they pray for me, pay a lot of money, which I think is a complete waste of money. Never mind. All the others are very, very free living.
בנה החורג של אן, הגר באוסטרליה, התגייר, והנכדה, הגרה בארצות הברית, מתחתנת בקיץ עם ישראלי. כעת, בגיל 92, עם 17 ספרים לזכותה, ילדים ונכדים הפזורים בכל קצווי תבל, אן מסיימת את ספרה הבא שיצא לאור בקרוב.
People don't realize, unless you have lived through that horrible period, the fear, the constant fear that has really accompanied me all my life. Now I must be one of not so many survivors to tell the story as it really was, because I think forgetting is not a good thing.